What's going on, y'all? We got some crazy news here. So, right when we thought we heard what happened with the Xbox hardware, Tim Duck has some more information, and then we have some more information about who else could be behind hardware cancellation and pulling the plug from it. Okay, so it's going to get interesting because we got some more information here. Tim Duck says Xbox is out of hardware. He came in confirming it. Now we know more news came out. Then he said, "Sorry guys, love all the Xbox community," which of course I do too, "and everyone who made it special since the OG days with The Rock appearing on Bill Gates show." We don't know this. I came back on because of the news. I think there were some people worried about what the hell is going on with him or whatever, but apparently he's back, and we got an email to read that Satya has sent employees about how he wanted some stuff off his shoulder because he's focusing on other things. Now there's more to the story. So let's go ahead and get into this. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think. So after that, we have somebody coming down and says, if anyone is wondering what he's talking about, here's more of a detailed explanation. It's what we read about before. We're going to get to that in a second. Going over, he says, Judson Althoff is pulling the plug on the hardware. Let's zoom in real quick. This person right here. All right. If we Google, we get an answer here. Judson is the executive vice president and chief commercial officer at Microsoft, leading the company's commercial business strategy. He joined Microsoft in 2013 and 2013, and manages over 30,000 employees across multiple business units. His strategic approach has helped Microsoft Reserve become a leadership in gaming and cloud computing, and he's credited with deepening relationships with corporate clients. He's known for his unique blend of technical and business acumen. Microsoft frees up CEO Satya Nadella from some duties. Reads Nadella's email to employees company-wide. This is how I ended up running into this. So Tim Doc is saying he's pulling the plug on the hardware. We're going to get this in a second. I guess they have him there to do uncomfortable things that Satya couldn't. Yeah, because he's so busy doing too much else that he needs somebody to do something. When he's looking at that, he's like, I don't want to focus on that, but that's not going to be the most profitable thing. So it goes back to what I was saying before. Like, you got some people trying to blame maybe Phil and then Sarah Bond. I'm like, no, that's not, trust me. So more and more as things come out, you see what I'm saying is actually true. To do the uncomfortable things Satya couldn't. Regardless, I knew this would be the result in February 2024. I feels funny that we are at this point, or he says it feels funny that we're at this point. We know what he's saying. It's not politics. Always thought I would see Xbox be there. That's what he said. And then people's like, is things so bad on Xbox? Tim, you good? Appreciate you, Tim. Xbox Series consoles, the last kick at the can. You can say what you want, Tim. Spill the beans and set it free, man. No one can tell you squat. It's all good. Never forget. You just gotta be honest, man. At this point, what do you need to act like you're stepping on eggshells for? Who? Microsoft stumped everything, and Satya's killing it off. Yeah, I mean, get out of here with all that. So clicking on this article, it takes us to it. Let's get ready to read this email Satya is talking about, and then we're going to go to MBG's post, possibly. Microsoft frees up CEO Satya Nadella from some duties. Read Nadella's email to employees company-wide. It's right here in front of us. It's not made up. Microsoft is reorganizing its top leadership, appointing longtime sales chief Judson Althoff, or Althoff, same thing, right? As CEO of its commercial business to oversee sales, marketing, and operations. He probably looked at some stuff with COD and all that and everything else. And this is how the Magnus cancel and all the other stuff is on the way. This strategic move allows CEO Satya Nadella and engineering leaders to concentrate on technical innovation, particularly in artificial intelligence. They do all that while focus on AI. We've been talking about this on AI and data center expansion. We know what that goes to. The realignment aims to accelerate AI transformation and strengthen custom delivery. There it is right there. Reorganizing leadership to focus on AI. Microsoft is reorganizing its top leadership, appointing longtime sales, as we see that. We just read that in an email to employees on Wednesday. Daily announced that What's his face will take on the new role of CEO of Microsoft's commercial business. This expanded position will also see him assume responsibility for the company's operations organization. So there's some truth to this. Takashi Nomoto, Microsoft's chief marketing officer, will join the new commercial business unit. According to Nadella's email, the shift will enable him to dedicate more time to the company's significant data center expansion, artificial intelligence and product development. These matrix products is the AI and the data center for the servers, the cloud, and all that, and keep the Azure and all that going. He's trying to get that all going. We'll get it now. Althoff, who joined Microsoft in 2013, was previously the executive vice president and chief commercial officer. Let me slow down. I'm trying to advertise a food commercial to y'all like an Android. Before his time at Microsoft, he held his senior sales positions at Oracle and EMC. The reorganization comes shortly after Althoff's return from an 8-week sabbatical. Here's CEO Satya Nadella's email to Microsoft employees on the restructuring. We are in the midst of a tectonic AI platform shift. Tectonic AI, massive AI feed and focus. One that requires us to manage and grow our at-scale commercial business today that makes them a $1 trillion company against Jensen at NVIDIA, while building the new frontier and the executive executing flawlessly across both. So we see what he's saying, right? The commercial business and the AI platform shift. That's what he's focused on. An image of Judson Althoff, Chief Executive Officer of the commercial business at Microsoft. Sorry about that. History shows that general purpose technologies like AI drive step changes in productivity and GDP growth. And we have a unique opportunity to help our customers and the world realize this promise. Our success depends on enabling commercial and public sector customers and partners to combine their human capital with new AI capabilities to change the frontier of how they operate. To accelerate this, we will increasingly need to bring together sales, marketing, operations, and engineering to drive growth and strengthen our position as the partner of choice for AI transformation. I want to lead the world with AI over NVIDIA and everything. That's what he's saying right here. You know, Sony was doing their live service operations. This is Microsoft's operations towards AI, and they're shifting, they're changing around things. Sales, marketing, operations, putting this guy up there to take the weight off him, hiring that one guy that just said. And with this context, I have asked Judson Althoff to take on an expanded role as CEO of our commercial business. Commercial products, that counts as an Xbox. This makes sense. Over the past 9 years, Judson has led our global sales organization and was the architect behind designing and building Microsoft customer and partner solutions into what it is today, the number one seed in the industry and our company's most important growth engine. Takeshi Nomuto and his marketing team will join a new organization with Takashi reporting directly to Judson as CMO, but also continue to report directly to me on all business models, planning, consumer marketing, and corporate brand and communications. Our operations organization will also move to report to Judson. By bringing operations to commercial business, we can tighten the feedback loop between the customer's need now to deliver and support them. Carolina Diebeck Hoppy will continue to report to me as she works on our overall company transformation and continues to closely partner with Judson. Additionally, Judson will lead a new commercial leadership team that brings together leadership from engineering, sales, marketing, operations, and finance to drive our product strategy and governance, GTM readiness, and sales motions with shared accountability for the rigor and executional excellence our customers expect. So this is all for this matrix business and for this AI push. He's done with Xbox. He's telling these other people to even take that part that they're done with it. We see it right here. And they're fully shifting towards AI, as we called it in the early of the year. This will also allow our engineering leaders and me to be laser focused on our highest ambition, technical work across our data center build out, systems architecture, AI science, and product innovation. Nowhere do you see anything Xbox here. It's done. To lead with intensity and pace in this generational platform shift, shifting everything away from Xbox to this. Each one of us needs to be at our very best. All the best are focused on this now, in terms of rapidly learning new skills, adapting new ways to work, and staying close to the metal to drive innovation across the entire stack! Exclamation. This isn't just evolution, it's reinvention for each of us professionally and for Microsoft. This is what Satya has said. There it is, y'all. That's his goal for Microsoft. That's what he cares about. We didn't see anything Xbox here. Tim Doc says he's pulling the plug on the hardware. I guess they have him there to do uncomfortable things Satya couldn't. So we have our answer now. It wasn't just me making up that video. All this time I've been telling you, yeah, people know my channel deserves to blow up and be supported because I've never misguided you. This whole time I've been right and everything I said came true. I didn't betray anybody. I stayed to the end, and then this crazy stuff happened, and then this is just a nail in the coffin. So AGN kept his word. But, you know, the thing is, this sucks. I hope that it can survive in other sorts of ways. I still want to know what the hell's really going on. This is telling us something, but we want to know what is the full picture here. And this is what I mean by them hiding stuff. And now we got all this and you were being led to do all that. Man, none of this is cool and this is kind of annoying. Going over to MBG though, he says, here's what's next for Xbox according to the leaker, Sneeko SL, the person who leaked their third-party plans. More mass layoffs coming. Those changes, you don't think that's going to happen? What we just read? Oh yeah. New Xbox hardware went from being a for sure thing now up in the air and might not be happening at all. As we just read, it pretty much looks like that's done. So if that's going to be going, all the hardware people and all that who would have those jobs, all of them are going to get fired worldwide. And all those other people. And the studios are going to close down. A new Xbox console was supposed to be out by 2026, but no longer the case. I told people 2027, 2028 in the documents, and that this might not even be happening at all. Costco, we knew that. Everybody else is pulling out. COD wasn't working on Game Pass, 300 million loss. The future of Xbox is software publishing, focused on high profit titles like COD, WoW, Minecraft, Forza, Candy Crush. That seems reasonable. Cloud gaming will now be the new home with digital stream services, data centers, as we see. Game Pass to be transitioned to a point of entry subscription. More Game Pass price increases will be coming, I believe so too. Releasing all of their software in any marketplace has the users wanting to buy. Speculates OEM may end up trying to make hardware for the Xbox brand, but it's unlikely anyone will want to due to the decline of the brand. And I like this because this is actually a good write. And it's pretty much summons up everything. So let me know what you guys think about this. I mean, like I said, deep down, why would I ever want this to happen? I'm not going to celebrate this. I'm actually disappointed. I mean, of course, I'm enjoying Ghost and all that, but yeah, man, you've been with a brand since 2001 or 2. That's still a long time, so you can't just throw that away. But let me know what you guys think about this. Looks like this is pretty much it, and it's very real. All right, y'all, peace out. Have a great day. Later.